ladies. Thanks for stopping by my channel tonight for this splurge, stock, or save. It's the Will I Buy It that we all know and love, created by Samantha March. So, if you can tell here, I am filming, well, I guess like broadcasting from my new laptop. Because if you saw on IG stories, I got a new MacBook. And then I realized, oops, I didn't download any of the drivers or things to be able to run my camera through my computer. So I just want to double check. Can everybody hear me, see me okay? I feel like I'm like, oh, I should have done that. I just like got this new computer. So I just want to make sure that everybody can see me, hear me, and that we're doing all good. I am excited to hang out with all of you tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by for this LIVEMAS. I am really enjoying getting to do all of these lives with all of you because it's just a great way for us to hang out, get to bond as a community, a makeup loving, a makeup collecting, a makeup enthusiast community. So what we're going to do tonight is we are just going to hang out, talk about some of the new makeup releases, some things that have already launched, some things that are coming down the line. I would love to know if any of you have something that you would specifically like to chat about tonight. Go ahead and leave it in the comments. But if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist. And here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Like I said, tonight's all about the new makeup releases. I am also going to be sharing the giveaway winner for my 3K giveaway. I also have LIVEMAS #1 that I have to announce that giveaway winner. It'll be coming soon on IG, but tonight we're taking care of the big daddy. We're taking care of the 3K giveaway. So that's going to be what we're doing tonight. We're just going to hang out. I am definitely hearing a lot of you in the comments start to talk about like a few of the new releases. Mel, that's definitely one that I was very intrigued by as well. So we will talk about that. So thank you, Danny. This is going to be coming this week. So stay tuned. It'll be in the video. Honestly, y'all, so my intent was to film this video and then wash my face, put on some new fresh makeup so that you all would be surprised when you see this look later in the week. But everything went awry. I busted a shadow all over the place. And then I was trying to show the busted shadow and it fell everywhere again. So it was like chaos everywhere. I figured out the stuff with my computer here and I was like, you know what? We're just going to get the eyeshadow, but I am really liking it. I'm also liking my new computer. I think the webcam is actually okay. It's not quite like, you know, DSLR quality, but it's pretty good. It's definitely better than my last MacBook. So let's go ahead and dive in. I also want to say that, of course, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in tonight's LIVEMAS as well. So stay tuned because I'll give you all of the details on that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to pop into Trendstopia here. Let me go ahead and pull that up. So I thought we would just go through a few of the makeup release accounts and we can chit chat. So fresh and so green. Sorry, I totally just got distracted by that. That is awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will pop open this one. No, it's more about the makeup. It's less about me. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of my drink. If you know me, you know that it's not very often that I imbibe in a cocktail, but man, today is the day. This is a Quirk hard seltzer. There we go. It is pineapple chili, and it's actually really pretty good. So I'm going to take a sip here. Hey, Gretchen, thanks for popping in. Okay. Hey, Liz. So let's go ahead. So like I said, I'm on Trendstopia here. If you're not following this account, I think it's really great. Like, I think it's a newer account, and I've just found like some really fresh, great posts. I definitely find that they support some brands that I'm really intrigued in, and they don't really support the ones that I'm not so intrigued in. So it's been a great little matchup. So let's take a look here. I was curious about these. So these are the NYX Vivid Brights, but they're the liquid versions, which I think is really fun. I feel like if it were me, if I were the brand, I maybe would have waited for spring to bring these out. If they had the brights before, I've used some really nice like pencils from NYX before, but I haven't tried these, I don't think, but I will definitely be curious. I would totally pick one of these up. I mean, the green right away, like obviously I think the green looks really great. Of course, the yellow, you know, I'm all about that yellow life. So I definitely think that these could be super fun. I think NYX is still like, when you think about the pricing of the brand, they still bring a lot to the table as far as the drugstore market. So I definitely think that that's something that I would be intrigued in. So let's see here. Here's a brand that I just don't even hear that much about anymore. Stila. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so we have an all over glimmer, a blur stick, a primer. Like, see, this is why I feel like you just don't hear much about this brand anymore. Now, I will say the liners, the pencil liners are pretty great, but I just feel like it's kind of like more of what's already been done, in my opinion. I don't really feel like they've brought anything out in a long time. I was saying, you know, it's kind of like you have to find, you don't want a brand to be like too like new, but you also don't want it to just be like more of the same. Every once in a while, there has to be the fresh. There has to be that balance. And I don't know where it lies. Like, I feel like we don't want that brand that's like popping out new stuff all the time, but we don't want more of the same. We're very hard to please. It's a very Goldilocks moment, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Mel, you're totally right. Like, so I think like it's so minimalist, right? I mean, we think about doing graphic liner, and if you're going to do that, you're probably not going to do a lot else on your eye. And if you just did one eye, that would be cool because then you don't have to worry about like balancing it out on the other side. But I think that it's very tricky. Not only do you have to deal with your eyelid and like the eyelid shape, but you have to be able to do it on the other side like backhanded. It is a lot. So for those, I would just wing it. I would just wing it or maybe do some dots. That would be super cute. Stila who? I know, right? So but here's the thing, like back in the day, like back when I first started watching YouTube, I got a lot of Stila products. The In the Light palette, I talked about that in my declutter. I loved that palette. I, of course, loved the Glisten and Glow, Glimmer and Glow shadows. Those are beautiful. They dry out pretty fast, but they are really pretty. So I'm just like, can we get something fresh? Ooh, that's okay. That's really interesting. A whole face of NYX. So I really kind of want to do, actually, I think Liz, when we were talking about this, because I was like, you know what? I've been doing so much like high end, some luxury makeup. I really kind of want to like bring it down a notch because I definitely think there are some beautiful products at the drugstore. I do think that those drugstore prices, you can get drugstore products now for like 15, $17. And when you think like it's not that much more at some of the other like high-end stores. But I would really like to do like a full face of, you know, like maybe like that, like, oops, forgot your makeup. You need to do a full face. What would I grab kind of thing. So I definitely think I might do that. If any of you have any like drugstore brands that you recommend or you'd like to see me try, let me know. Kelsey, there is no such thing as being late to a live. You arrive when you arrive. Yeah, I think that dots are like the way to go because they're a lot more easy, a lot more easy, a lot easier to get even. Okay. Yeah, Amanda, I saw that Kara was doing a premiere, right? I was so busy like frantically trying to get ready for this that I wasn't able to hop in. Okay, so let's see what else we've got because we definitely don't need to stay on Stila. Okay, this is a pastel roses. So I did order some pastel roses on Black Friday or Black Friday weekend. And they are, I don't know, Santa's elves are like still creating them. The sleigh got stuck somewhere. So once those come in, I will be doing a little swatch fest. The first and only, or did I do? No, the first and only pastel roses order that I've ever done is when the first hollow shadows came out. Do y'all remember those? Like, I think Pastel Roses was one of the first brands to do it. And then other brands did it and did it way better. I'm not going to lie. But I feel like Pastel Roses has really upped their game as far as like their formulas, at least from what I've seen. So I'm very curious to try that. So I'll definitely be doing a swatch party. I was hoping that that would be part of LIVEMAS, but they're just not here. They're just not here yet. So that will be coming soon. This is pretty. I mean, this is obviously more like Instagram makeup, in my opinion. I don't know, like, I guess you could maybe, like, take one side of the pan and get the yellow, blue, green, and then one side of the pan and get the purple, pink, but that for me is probably, like, how I would do it because I don't think I would, like first of all, I'm not team finger anyway, but, like, to get that across, I don't think I can necessarily do that, but, I don't know if any of you have tried pastel roses recently, but I'm definitely intrigued to see how their newer shadows are versus the original ones. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, Denise. So somebody just sent me a I haven't seen it come up yet, but somebody sent me a YouTube video about that mascara. And I love tubing mascara. I just bought one of the Hourglass ones with some Ulta points. I have a humongous Ulta haul that maybe I'll be filming. Maybe I won't out of shame. But I definitely am curious to try that one. So I might pick that one up for sure. Yeah, Amanda, I saw that. I'll get there. We're gonna keep rolling. Trust me. Okay. Denise, I love this. Okay. Well, it's your kitten. I get it. Okay. Locke, I don't necessarily know that they are reformulating. I think that they've just improved. Like, I feel like what I've seen from them in the beginning, like when they had those hollow shadows and the few that I have, like some of them were really good and some of them were like just okay. And then now I've heard that they're just really nice. So I'm curious to try. Okay, so let's go back here. Sorry, I have, oh, you know what I bet I can do is I can pull up the chat on my phone. See, when you're in StreamYard, on my streaming, you can't have, like, if I have Instagram up, I can't see what y'all are saying. But this way, if I like put it up and I've got it on all the devices, we can do this. Okay, I'm learning. All right, so this is what Amanda was just talking about. This is the new e.l.f. sunscreen. So this is $14. Again, do all of you remember when e.l.f. everything was $1, $2, or $3? Like they had the like clear kind of like basic packaging was like $1, and then like the mid-size was like $2 or $3, and then like nothing was over like $4 or maybe $5, and now we have like $15 items. So this says it's lightweight, broad spectrum, SPF 30 chemical sunscreen. Says it can also double as a makeup primer, and it's got glowing radiance with aloe, hyaluronic acid, and squalane. And of course, it's cruelty-free and vegan. So that's interesting. Like, I definitely think that this is probably, supposed to be more of a dupe for something like the glow screen. Although, is glow screen a chemical sunscreen or is that a mineral? Or something like even like the other glowy one that I can't think of right now. So I think this would be very interesting. I just realized that I have so many sunscreens that I really need to get to using them up because they're about to expire. I just pulled out an unseen sunscreen from Supergoop that is like going to expire very, very soon. So I was like, oh, I got to start like using that one up. Okay. Okay. So Danny, you think that the Supergoop is mineral? I think so too. All right, here we go. Let's talk about it. The Tarte Sculpt Tape Bronzer. So very obviously, we can all tell that this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. I do like that it comes in 5 shades. I would be very interested. I don't know that this is a splurge item for me, but I just love a cream so much. This might be a stock. If I can get a good deal on it, I might get it. It just looks so intriguing, and I like the fact that there are, the 5 colors because Charlotte only has 2 colors, and it's really like light and almost like what I would say is this soft bronze shade that's up here. It's almost that like cooler leaning, and then it's one that's like much darker, like quite a bit darker, the medium deep, which I mean, it's great. It's great that they have a deeper shade, but I think this rich bronze shade is even deeper than that. So I think it would be suitable for deeper skin tones than Charlotte. Not really surprising. But you also have like a mix of things in the middle. So the Charlotte Tilbury Contour one is like one of my all-time favorite products. Like I love it. This is $35, but this also includes the brush. So I'm wondering if they're going to have it for just the thing, because I don't know if it's like the same size, but if the brush is the same size as the little bottle, I'm not that interested. I don't really like tiny brushes. They're really hard to put in your storage. Like it's like, okay, well, that's going to get lost and I don't need another brush. So, but it is actually very interesting. Okay, yeah. So that one is a mineral. So maybe maybe the e.l.f. would be a good option for someone who doesn't like a mineral sunscreen, because there are some people who prefer a mineral and there are some people who don't prefer it. So that would be kind of cool. All right. Stephen, you're breaking my heart here. Why would someone want to be even more glowy? So I actually don't think that, I think there are a lot of sunscreens that aren't greasy and glowy, but I know that you have used the Biossance sunscreen, and that one is definitely do-tastic. That one is definitely do-tastic, but I feel like there are some that aren't quite that way. Okay, Liz. Now I want to bring this one up because Liz has talked to me about these two brands for quite a while. So I just want to put them up here so that later, when I forget again, I don't have to ask her. So I actually have this one from Thank You Farmer. Oh, I almost dropped it. So I have this one. This is the Sun Protect Shimmer Sun Essence from Thank You Farmer, and I love this one. This was sent to me, but I do really love it. So I haven't tried the one that you were talking about, and I've never tried Beauty of Joseon, but I definitely think that, a lot of like K Beauty, J Beauty, like really has taken the award. Why am I having such a hard time with like the sayings that we all have? But they've definitely like won as far as the formulations for sunscreens. Oh, okay. You like the Thank You Farmer as well. I would love to know which one you have so that maybe we can like compare with Liz and see if it's the same one. Yeah, for sure. Amanda, I agree. Like, I think that definitely, I mean, for $15, that's a good price for a good sunscreen for sure. I actually feel like I think we were doing glowy for so long that I feel like people are going to start doing a bit more matte skin, especially like come wintertime. A lot of people start doing that. I personally like glowy at all times, but I think that some people like start to get just like that more like matte classic look in the wintertime. Hey Peggy, great to see you. Oh, Gretchen. Okay, so I feel like I have several sunscreens that don't pill. Like I definitely feel like I'm just gonna hop in here. This pharmacy one does not pill, and then the what is it? The Innisfree one, the watery gel sunscreen, that one doesn't pill on me either. So I think sometimes it depends on what foundation you're using, if you're using an oil or a water-based foundation. So you definitely want to make sure that they like mesh well together. Denise, that's hilarious. I think that some of them definitely do. They're getting better, but the OG ones were like super bad. But definitely like mineral sunscreens, a lot of them can definitely leave a cast for sure. Oh, Mel, thank you so much for hopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Trust me, looking at lights with the family is way more important. Like this can only happen one time a year. Uh, don't worry, I will touch base with you later on Instagram, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, so I just saw this. So Amanda, I really like the Unseen sunscreen as well, but some people hate it because of that like slippy kind of silicone feel that it has, but I really like it. Uh Stephen, I'll have to think on that one. Maybe I'll do like an Instagram story, like on good drugstore sunscreens. Oh, Liz, this is a really good comment. So it definitely matters what you're putting on for skincare under the SPF too. So again, that's like it really depends. I've had a couple serums that once I put on my sunscreen and moisturizer, then they start to pill, and it's always the flippin' serum. All right, so let's see here. Oh, Tracy, I just saw this comment. Have you tried mineral sunscreens? I wonder if maybe that would help, or maybe because, like, that they say you don't have to go like right up to your eye area because the skin will kind of like suck it up a little bit. But I've definitely found that I usually don't have a problem with mineral sunscreens. Okay, let's keep going here. What else do we have? Okay, so this brand, this Pupa Milano single eyeshadow. So I really can't get a vibe for like what these actually look like. because to me, like the digital graphics, like, so on the right, it's the graphic, and then the left, it's the shadow. Like, I'm not really sure here, but I've never heard of this brand. And even when I tried to find them on Instagram, I was like, I don't see them. But I mean, it's interesting, like curious. I would definitely take it out of the packaging. That's annoying. That's like kind of wasteful. But I definitely wanted to just mention it in this video because I wasn't sure if any of you have tried that out. Like, is that a brand that you've ever even heard of? I definitely hadn't. Okay, so let's take a minute. I was just looking at this. So the new House of Siage and Avatar, The Way of Water. By the way, can I just take a side note here? So Jeremy and I took his kids to see this movie. We saw it in IMAX 3D on Friday night on the opening night, and it was awesome. It was long. It was long, and we went late. We went at 8:30, so it didn't get over till midnight. But it was amazing. I cried. I thought it was so good. It's beautiful. So if you get a chance to see it, I definitely recommend seeing it. But so this parfum, of course, at House of Siage prices is $425. I mean, so okay, because I know that there are some fragrance lovers in the chat right now. Liz, Danny, Steven, I know that we've got some fragrance lovers. So what is your threshold for a fragrance? Like, I mean, your average sized fragrance, like what is the cutoff for how much money you will spend? Because I'm telling you, my cutoff is below 425. It's below there. I know that House of Siage has done some really good sales before, but even a really good sale with this brand is still pricey. So this parfum is described as fresh, fruity floral, clean, earthy, and woody. And then the notes are top notes of bergamot, pear, and cassis. The heart is rose, tuberose, and lang lang. And then the base is amberwood, musk, and tree moss. Okay, so I just feel like if they could cut out the heart notes or like just have one of those, because it just sounds so floral, like rose, tuberose, and lang lang. Like I like the bergamot, I like the pear, I definitely like the amberwood, the musk, the tree moss, but it just seems like a lot. I don't know. I'd be curious. The thing is like, where do you go to smell House of Siage? Are they in store somewhere? Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe you shouldn't tell me because then maybe I'll go smell it. Okay. Then there's also the Amplifier collection. Let me see if, I mean, the other thing is like this packaging is pretty, but it's not, I don't know. It's not as classy as I would like for $425. So then this Amplifier collection, you have Ocean, Moon, Reef, and Rainforest. So I did see that another post that described like these all have specific scent notes. So they're meant to either be layered with the original fragrance or layered with other fragrances. So just in case you weren't happy with your $425 fragrance, have no fear. You can purchase for $125. You can get 4 15 milliliter ampules of more fragrance to like pimp your ride, to pimp your scent. Okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna see like what the what the cutoffs are here. All right, yeah, for sure. Like, thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so $150. I'm just curious, 150. Oh, okay. This one, Sensory, like that one has intrigued me a lot. I need to get a sample of it. Oh, Tracy, you're welcome. No problem. Okay, so Amanda, like here's the thing. I mean, I do think it's a little cash grabby. I don't think it's as cash grabby as the makeup that they did. It's like that makeup. No. But you know, House of Siage does collabs all the time. Like they did the Wonder Woman. They of course do Disney, like all the different ones. So it is slightly cash grabby, but I don't think it's as bad as what some have been. Okay. Yeah. Denise, seriously, at $425, it better throw roses and dollar bills and like maybe $10 bills, not sings. Okay. $100 is your cutoff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right, Stephen? So that's not accurate for me. I definitely have over that. I've definitely spent more than that in just this year, for sure. Like I don't even want to think about it. Okay. So you've stayed below 175. The other thing is, what I find is with a lot of like higher end fragrance houses, this is just a generalization, but with higher end fragrance houses, they usually have a higher amount of like essential oils, certain things that are like natural. And all I mean by that is like it's going to go bad faster. Like it's going to go bad. So, you know, I mean, it's one thing to collect a $65 or $68 or 69, whatever a Natasha Denona mini palette is at this point. It's one thing to collect those, but to collect all these beautiful bottles at $425 a crack, and you know that they're going to go bad way before your eyeshadow is going to go bad. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, Kelsey. So here is the thing. In a period of my life where I was smart, that's exactly what I did too. The thing that gets me though is packaging. Like, I don't have any fragrances here right now, but like sometimes I just want the pretty bottle along with the fragrance. I would never buy a scent just for the bottle, but when I like the scent and I really like the bottle, I'm like, well, I could get this boring little tube or I could get the pretty bottle. I totally get suckered in. I totally get suckered in. Yeah, it is definitely like vacation vibes for sure. Although this is definitely not a fragrance I would take on vacation. Can you imagine if it broke? I would die. I would die. Gretchen, that's a good question. Did someone say that they do actually put it in the fridge? So I don't keep anything in the fridge, but all of my fragrances are, yeah, in that one right there. So I keep them out of the light and I keep them in a fairly cool room, as cool as it can be, to hopefully like stave off the spoiling a little bit. Kelsey, I am not wearing Love's Bend. I'm not wearing Love's Bend. You'll get to see. You'll get to see on Thursday. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, if it's a signature scent that you're going to wear, like, let's say 75% of the time, maybe, but not 400. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what my threshold is because I honestly want to get Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. You all know that it's been around for a bajillion years. But my friend my friend Jennifer from All Feisty, she sent me a sample of that a while ago and I tried it and I was like, yeah, this is good, but it's similar to some things that I have. And then I tried it again recently and I was like, what was I thinking? I need this fragrance, but Tom Ford is pricey and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. Okay. So Denise, that really depends. I mean, I think every brand would give you a little bit different. I've had some that I've had for like 2 years and they're fine. I've had some that I've had for more than that and they've been fine. But I feel like I've also had fragrances that even after a year, they start to change color and scent a little bit. So I'm not sure. There you go. Okay, but Locke, who gets to be the lucky person that gets the beautiful bottle? This is what I need to know. Do we draw straws and then like the tallest straw gets to keep the bottle? Okay, Danny, did you get the Dossier Tobacco Vanille? I need to reach out to Dossier because I'm a fragrance freak and I really want to try a few other things. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably Instagram message them because Kara just got a few things and she said that she feels like the Dossier one smells almost exactly like the OG. Curious to know your thoughts because I know you've gotten quite a few of their scents. Okay, let's move on. We've given House of Sillage enough of our time and money. Okay, so let's just chat about it quick. Can we just do it? Let's talk about the Pat McGrath and Star Wars collab. So I had shared on Instagram and just in another chat, I think it was actually the first live, that I wasn't getting anything. I'm not getting anything. Okay, at first glance, like when I first saw everything from the collection, the only things that I was really interested in were the 3 quints. And not even the 3 quints, like the R2D2 one is like, I love R2D2, but the color story is just not for me. With that blue in there, I'm like, I'm never going to use that. So the other 2, but it's like, I don't need either of the other 2. I don't really like the packaging. It's not my vibe. It's definitely not my vibe. The packaging on Midnight Sun, I don't know. Like, so here's the thing. When you think Star Wars, I think we all think like galactic, you know, like super space shades. And I don't see that within Midnight Sun, but I was actually watching Alicia Archer's video as I was getting ready tonight, and she was talking about how the colors in there do kind of give the vibes of the very retro feel of Star Wars. And I'm like, I mean, I kind of see that. It's just, I don't know. It's just not my vibe. And the fact that the one set of lipsticks, it's the same as the original packaging. It's just got a Star Wars sticker attached to it. I would rather have seen, and the four pigment pots, that's like kind of the thing that sort of interests me, but I don't need any more products like that. So I'm just like, could we, instead of getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 19? Did we get 19 products in this collection? What if we could just get 5 amazing releases? 5. Like 1 lip gloss, like, you know, a big palette, a small palette. That's 3. You know, like a lipstick. I don't know. Like put a mascara that everybody loves out in fun packaging, or a colored mascara. Like I just feel like it's doing too much, but not doing enough. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people were, oh, okay, Liz, back to scent for a second. That's really interesting. I do think that this brand is kind of hit or miss. So I would definitely be curious. Yeah. I know a lot of people were a little bit annoyed at this one. I have it, but I got it on a super mega discount, and I'm not the one to ever buy something just for the packaging. Like I would not buy something that I already have in packaging. I was really tempted with the Charlotte Tilbury. There was one time that she had the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in a really pretty like palette. I think it was probably Lunar New Year, which kick me, I know, but it was really cute. And the thing is like, I love this product, and it's something that I'll go through. I am already like super close to going through this one. So it's like, I would never go through a mothership. You know what I mean? So, I just don't know. Amanda, I've tried a couple scents from those brands. Like I've only tried like one from each, so I'll definitely have to like keep looking. Yes. Okay. So, is that the number 3? I'm like, is that the first one, the second one, the third one? As far as, because that's a mothership, or the mothership mega, right? I have the first 2. I didn't get the third one just because colors I do not need. Okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, Sensory, have you tried those Bodyography like pots? Because they look beautiful. Alana from Altogether Alana, she uses them, and I'm like, oh, these look so good. These look so good. Okay, Locke's coming at us with plans for the fragrance lottery. Okay, so yes, Linda, and we'll definitely be talking about, I'm going to talk about the Terra Moons, the new launch. I'm going to talk about that in here because I definitely kind of went like this with how I was feeling about it. Okay, you might pick up the Divine Droid palette. You can get it for like $9. How are you getting that magic? I would get it for $9. Oh, shop cash. Okay. Okay, it's the third one. Ah, Kelsey, see, I bet you would love those colors. They just weren't like my colors for sure. Hey, Jody. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not like a Star Wars super fan. I'm not like a anti-fan either. It just doesn't grab me. Like, but I don't know. Like there's just something about this that just doesn't hit home at all. Okay. So, okay, we've given this one its due diligence. Here we go. I'm not going to stay on this long. Hip Dot. Like, I think Hip Dot is having a competition with themselves to see like just how ridiculous. I mean, I have to say, I think if you like a monochromatic palette, I think these are kind of cute. Like they remind me of the Sweet Shop palettes from BH. I have not tried Hip Dot. I've heard mixed reviews on the formula. I don't need a 6-pan. I definitely don't need a 6-pan like this bottom one, the Cookie Monster one. Like 2 of those shades look so close. Yeah, and 2 of the Big Bird ones look really close. Like I'm just like, really? I am so curious to know like how many of these they have to sell to like turn a profit. Like, or is it just like, has anybody seen Hip Dot at like TJ Maxx or something like that? Maybe that's where they make their money. Can I just say, by the way, I went today for my laser hair removal appointment. By the way, I'm getting laser hair removal. You'll have to let me know if you're curious about that experience. But I stopped to get to do my appointment today, and there's a TJ Maxx nearby, and everybody's been finding awesome products at TJ Maxx right now. You know, we've seen the Pat McGrath, Bridgerton, we've seen NARS, like all this stuff. I go in, and there's like the makeup section is like this big, and it's a pretty big new TJ Maxx. It was like this big. Everything had been rooted through. Like the most exciting thing that I saw were some Give Beauty brow pencils for $8, which I did not pick up because I don't need another brow pencil. But I was like, I'm not at the right TJ Maxx. I don't know how people find all these deals. Or maybe people find them like and the word goes out and then like everybody runs to their TJ Maxx and then they're like gone. Yeah, Gretchen, so I'm not sure. Like I said, I've heard mixed reviews about Hip Dot. So I feel like it depends on like formula of what people like. But I mean, it doesn't matter at this point because who's going to buy that anyway? Okay, so these Dior lip maximizers. So they're new and revamped. So these plumping glosses are $40 a piece. I have to say, I think that these look really pretty. I am down for a plumping gloss. It does not bother me at all. I feel like I really like a lot of the, oops. Oh, that's cool. I can actually go through like that. Okay. I really like a plumping gloss. I did hear, so I think it was Chic Profile Official. I think Tavia was saying that a lot of the shades look similar on the lips, which totally makes sense. It's a sheer gloss, but some of these shades do look very pretty. So, you know, if I like had a gift card that I needed to use, maybe I would try one. But yeah, so I do think that they look intriguing. I just don't know that it's intriguing enough for my pocketbook. Hey, Melissa, you are totally good. Like I said, there's no such thing as late to a live. You arrive when you arrive. Okay, so let's go through here. So Milani, here we are. Here is where that tubing mascara is. So the palettes, I have never used Milani eyeshadow before. So kind of tempted. I don't really need more eyeshadow. Like it would just be buying eyeshadow to buy eyeshadow though. So let's see what they say about the mascara. So the highly rated Lash Extensions tubing mascara. Okay, Milani mascara is $13.99. $13.99. Like that's getting up there. So it says it's 16-hour clump-proof, smudge-proof wear. Lash extending tubing technology forms individual tubes around each lash to create instant length and lift. Effortlessly removes with just warm water. So I'm totally curious. I really might pick this one up because I right now don't have any tubing mascaras open. I love tubing mascaras when I just need something quick or honestly on days where I'm going to be like washing my face and doing something again because it's just so easy to get off. I do like the before, you know, like I really like the Hourglass Unlocked instant extensions. I like the Thrive one too, but I feel like the Unlocked, you can build a little bit more without it getting like clumpy. So that's my thought on that one. So let's see a little Rare Beauty moment here. Yeah, Danny, Lip Lac. Okay, I'm gonna look up this brand later. Thanks, Amanda. I definitely like. Oh, the Isamaya. I missed the first part. I heard that gloss is actually really pretty. Yeah, Danny, I really want to try this mascara. Ooh, yeah, if you do, you'll have to let me know. I'm probably going to run out and get this one. Oh, Linda, that's interesting to know that Thrive made your lashes droop. I think it is kind of a wet formula. And it's definitely like a little bit thicker. Hey, oh. Hi, Inara. Don't even worry about it. It's great to see you. Oh, Gretchen, you have on Hourglass. I really like that one a lot. I got it sent to me once, and I just like really loved it. Okay, so let's take a look at this Rare Beauty. Yeah, Kelsey, is it a sheer concealer? So here is the thing. Like is this the one that has the picture? So it reduces the look of dark circles and discoloration for visibly brighter, smoother, refreshed look. So it can be layered with concealer for extra coverage. So I feel like this is just a luminous under eye, very sheer product. Like I feel like it's like tinted moisturizer for your under eyes. You know, like I have the Tarte. Let me see if I can find it in here. So we all know about Tarte Shape Tape, obviously. So then I have the Tarte. Oh my gosh, I just got rid of one. It was like the Shape Tape Illuminating something. I'm gonna find it. Here we are. Okay, so I have this Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. This is what this is. So I feel like this is to the Tarte Shape Tape what this is to the Rare Beauty concealer. It like can be used on its own, but it isn't going to do much on its own. This actually like is formulated to almost, it feels almost like the Charlotte Tilbury, this one, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, where it's like got a little bit of tint to it, but it's not really going to give you much coverage. So I'm curious, but definitely not curious enough to buy it. It's not something that I need at all. And I saw that there was another brand. Hopefully it'll come up. I saw that there was another brand that's doing something very similar to this. I do not need it. It is definitely a pass. This is definitely one that I want to talk about. Yeah. So, but I feel like this is definitely, yes, it's a very sheer product. So I guess like if you are having a no makeup day and you just want something, because, you know, like if you have, let's say like, you know, a glowy sunscreen on, right? And then you want to put a little bit of concealer on, but you don't want it to look like I have makeup right here. That product might be kind of nice for that, but like I would just put on less concealer with maybe like a beauty sponge, or like mix a little bit of my Auric in with it or something. I just don't. Yeah, for sure. Total oxymorons. That's funny. Okay, so let's talk about this new quad from Linda Hallberg. I still have not tried Linda Hallberg. This is definitely a brand that was in my to try, I think 2 years ago, and I just keep not doing it. Like I would like to try their pencils. I would really like to try the shadows at some point. I don't know if Locke's still in here, but I saw her beauty capsule LIVEMAS thing the other day, and she was swatching some shades. I'm like, these look so pretty, but this set of shadows does not call to me at all, just because I have them. I have all these metallics. I mean, at this point, there's probably not much that we don't have, but I'm just like, I don't know. It just doesn't call to me. I have to say though, that smoky eye looks really, really beautiful. This just isn't the one. This isn't the one that's going to make me pull the trigger, and it's $42. So it's not the one for me, but I definitely am still keeping an eye out on the brand. Linda, I get you. I totally get you. I went and got my nails done today. Oh, by the way, did you guys see my nails? I don't know if you'll be able to see in this camera, but I got little snowflakes on, and I was at the nail salon, and I mean, like, I just jumped out of the house this morning. And of course, one of my clients is there getting her nails done. And she's like, "Hey, Kelly." And I'm like, I basically had like moisturizer, sunscreen, lip balm on. I'm just like, I'm not Kelly, I'm Shelly, Kelly's evil twin with under eye bags as big as her purse. Like, I was like, whatever. Anymore, like honestly, since 2020, I feel comfortable like going anywhere without makeup. I wasn't that person before, but I definitely am now. I'm like, oh well. Okay. So, okay. So, all right. Yeah. I mean, Locke, your swatches look beautiful. I was just like, ooh, molten and lovely. Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, I really haven't heard bad things about the brand. I'm just waiting for the thing that's going to draw me in. Okay, we have a Purito Oat Intense Cream, so a nice moisturizer. I've actually tried a couple things from Purito. There are so many skincare brands. This isn't one that's like, drawn me in for sure. We talked about Sesame Street. Okay, can we just talk about this? Because CXC as a brand really intrigues me. Even this palette doesn't bother me that much as far as a color story, but can I just say the cover of this palette looks like the color story is kind of pretty, right? Like it's okay, but the palette looks like the cover of a bad video game, like of an old video game. I can't with this. I don't know if anybody's tried CXC Beauty. I have not, but I'm like, this is really bad. Thanks, Sanara. It will be coming. It will be coming this week. You will get to see all the deets. I just didn't have time to wash it off and put on more makeup after I was filming. Oh, that's right. Okay, Liz. So Liz has told me before that the Linda Hallberg brow gel is like the brow gel to end all brow gels if you like a very firm brow gel. Liz, if I ever talk to you about buying something from the brand, do not let me forget to purchase the brow gel because it's definitely going on my list. Yeah, Amanda, I hear you there. Like, I just feel like there's so many brands now that it's like, Okay, yeah. So good formula and the eyeshadow pans are magnetic. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I just didn't get it. I don't know. The entire Regina. Okay, I said the same thing, actually. I was kind of like, I mean, if we look at, like, so the second row in, or the second column in, like those two top shades, the yellow shades, and then 2 rows over the mustard shades, I'm like, we probably could have like taken those out. I'm assuming that row on the right, the 2 like white looking ones are 2 different shimmers, but I just don't get it. How much is this palette? $59? It's $60. I can't do it. So anyway, I was like, oh, all right. What is this craziness? Who is this? Essence. I'm so sad. Essence used to be a brand that had some cute staple things, I think, for people who are like kind of just getting into makeup. I don't know what this is, but this is not cute. Like, who is going to use the shadow? I don't get it. I'm not even going to stay on this, but I'm not interested. Okay, I'm going to scroll through here a bit. So Suku has a new launch coming out for spring. I can't believe we're already talking about spring. I have never tried any Suku. I hear really good things, but it's not a brand that I have tried yet. Although look at those top pencils on the left. Those are actually really pretty colors. Those liquid, not pencils, but those liquid pens. Those are really cute. Oh, and colored mascara. I love a good colored mascara. It's not really necessarily a color, but I really want to get a brown mascara again, a brown mascara. And I really maybe I just need to go to the drugstore and get a brown, but I want like a brown, not like a black brown. Anyway, if anybody has a brown mascara that they really like, let me know. Okay, I want to talk about this Fenty moment. What is going on with Fenty? I used to love so many things from this brand. I love the lip gloss. I love the cream blushes. Like most of the things that I've tried other than the eyeshadow, I really liked. And I'm not sure what's going on here. We have a lipstick and a blue eyeliner and this, like, I think this is a makeup bag and a compact. Okay. Fenty has not really like come out with a lot in a while. And then we're going to bring this out. $58 for the set. It's like, the last memorable thing I remember Fenty having is that ketchup or lip gloss business. What? Like, I feel like Fenty is like on the downslide. And that just makes me really sad. Like, I don't know. Ooh, Jody, I think maybe you told me this. The e.l.f. Big Mood Brown Mascara. All right. I might have to look at that. Okay. So yeah. So I was just like, what is going on? I just feel like Fenty is like, it's going to be the next one that goes away. So e.l.f. has another new concealer. Oh no, this is the one that I was talking about. So this is the Halo Glow Liquid Filter. So I saw a picture on the Fenty, on the e.l.f. site, and this looks like kind of like the same thing. That liquid glow that's got a little bit of tint to it. It's totally like, the like Hollywood Glow Wand, something, not the Glow Wand, Hollywood Flawless Filter. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, we've done this maybe, but didn't they already have a dupe for it? I think that this maybe has a little bit more coverage. So I feel like I would rather, if you want something like this, you're probably better off trying out the bucks than the Rare Beauty, because there's probably more in this package. I can't see the details on here, but it's so weird how brands are all like releasing stuff at the same time. And here we go. It is officially Lunar New Year season. Get ready to be seeing red, 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 all the red. And I cannot tell here if these are re-release shades. I would imagine so, because I feel like the Lunar New Year stuff is always re-release. And if I can tell from these, they didn't even like do much with this packaging. Maybe there's a slight ombre. I feel like I can see a little bit on the blushes, but it's like, it's just basically plain red packaging. Okay, you're loving this, Danny? Like, what is it about it? Is it the product? Is it the package? Is it the embossing? I haven't seen anything. I haven't gone on and seen swatches. I have to say, like, I feel like MAC has been doing so much so fast, because they did Black Panther, and then the Whitney Houston collection. Oh, I'm so excited to see that movie, by the way. I really want to see that movie. But it's like, I would have been celebrating the bejesus out of that. And I'm like, I heard about it for like a flash in the pan, and now they're already on like Lunar New Year. Yeah, okay. Sci-fi collection. It's the embossing. See, but the thing is, eventually it's gone. It's gone eventually. I mean, I totally get it. Like, I've definitely got drawn in by embossing. Like, it's definitely pushed me over the edge for sure. Hey, Lisa, I didn't see you sneak in. Yeah, it is really pretty. Okay, well, Danny, you and Tracy can enjoy your embossing. I'm definitely passing on this one. So far, I don't think I've seen anything that would be a splurge. Maybe the Milani mascara will be a splurge. I mean, not a splurge, but I would probably buy it full price. I don't know. We'll have to see. I feel like my Black Friday purchases have really burned my wallet. A mascara that I've never heard of this brand, but I do like that purple. Prados. Let's see. Oh, Linda's also bringing out some blushes. Not a need for me. It's $32. Not a need at all. I do not need powder blush. Yep. Here's another brand that I feel like, does anyone buy Neutrogena makeup at the drugstore anymore? I have to say, the colors look pretty of this, but it's like, when was the last time you were like, gosh, I'm really wanting to try out some of that Neutrogena makeup? Not me. So they're $10 a piece, but I'm like, eh. Okay, so when I saw this, I didn't see that it was a Sugar Pill collab. I was sort of surprised. I was like, oh, like Trixie. But now that I see that it's Sugar Pill, I can see the palette like making a little bit more sense. This doesn't intrigue me all that much. Like, the color story is pretty, but then you have one huge blush. I guess, to me, it's like, okay, well, this isn't really like a travel palette for me, because I'm not going to get that many looks out of that palette. So this is definitely a skip for me. I've actually never tried Sugar Pill. Not really an interest. Here we go with more highlighters from Charlotte Tilbury, because that's what we need. Who was like, gosh, Charlotte, you really need to bring out more highlighter. I have to say that I really do like the packaging on this. I think it's really pretty. Charlotte Tilbury packaging always draws me in. I'm sure you're not surprised. I'm just like, we don't need another highlighter. I did get the Pillow Talk one though. I got one of the shades of that. I do like it, but I definitely won't be buying any of this anytime soon. Okay, I'm kind of looking in to see. We're talking about Ratatouille. See, this is like, I leave the chat for just a second and then I'm like, okay. Yeah. The new Rare Beauty highlighter, I've heard really good things about that. That would be one that I would be curious to try, but I have so many highlighters. Yeah, Danny, I have to say, like, Trixie looks great. She looks way better than the palette. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I wanted to see, yeah, so we can talk about the highlighter. So I have heard really good things about this. It's going to be a no for me just because I have so much highlighter, but I would be very curious to just like try out the texture. I think the colors are really pretty. I do wish that they had done one more that's dark though, or like kicked out one of the lighter shades in here. I feel like it's all like, if you look at this, the middle arm, it's only that bottom one that I feel like looks decent. I mean, they're obviously swatched pretty heavy too, so that could make a difference, but I just feel like there is skin that's darker than that middle model. And so what about that person? So I think that they should have done more, or like taken out one of the light shades and popped in a deeper shade, but that's just me. Okay, I just really quickly wanted to see if there's anything else in here. So I'm going to just scan real quick here. I think we're pretty good. This is that ugly Avatar set that I was saying is a total cash grab. Oh, this was NYX too. That's unfortunate. Okay, so before I go into, where are we at here? Okay, so I feel like I have like all the time in the world right now because Jeremy's sleeping right now because we're supposed to get snow, so he might have to go out soon. So I am going to take a few minutes to go into trend mood in just a little bit, but I wanted to give the winner of the 3K giveaway. I drew this morning and I thought I could be super fancy and like upload the picture because I screenshot a picture of the winner when I did the like little wheel, but I can't. It will only upload it will only upload video. But the winner of my 3K giveaway is in this chat right now. And I'll put the receipts on Instagram. I'll put up the winner shot. But the winner of my 3K giveaway, I just drew it this morning. I'm gonna find a comment here. Drum roll. Okay, I'm trying to find one that's, and I'm really excited. And we still have a giveaway that's coming tonight. So if it isn't you, don't worry, we have more things to come. But the winner of my 3K giveaway is Linda. Linda, I'm so excited for you. I could probably practically drive to your house and bring that to you, but that would be creepy. I'm not going to do that. I am going to mail it to you. So it's great because Linda is a Midwestern beauty like myself. So thank you so much to everybody who entered, and congratulations, Linda. So I will definitely be DMing you for details to ship out your package. I will probably do it next week just with the holiday and the craziness. Oh, actually, I think you're going to be gone. So we'll have to chat. We'll have to chat about when you want me to send your box. But I am so excited for you, and I hope you enjoy the 3K giveaway. So I thought that there were some great things in there, some things that I love and some things that I'm excited to get to share with, another beauty enthusiast like myself. So congratulations. I'm going to take a little beverage here. So maybe you can see it here. Linda, ta-da-da! I screenshot it in bed this morning. I was like, oh, yay, Linda! And Jeremy looked over. He's like, sorry, I'm excited. I just drew my winner. Oh, Linda, you're so welcome. Congratulations. Okay, so I'm doing my little giveaway here tonight. So I'm going to show you what you can win from tonight's giveaway in just a moment. But if you know that you have to have a secret word. And I think today's secret word is going to be computer. So because mine was giving me a problem tonight, so that's gonna be the secret word. So the Google Doc, which by the way is not uploaded onto this video yet, so you'll have to go in a minute because I didn't get time to upload the Google form. But the Google form will be up moments after this live is done, and then you'll be able to go there, fill out the form. Just know that when you put in your if you decide to put in your email or your Instagram, the only reason I use that is to contact you. So I'm not going to start sending out spam mail to you at all, but you'll just have to fill out the few questions that are there. I would love it if you subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Everybody that's in the chat here, you get an extra entry into this giveaway. You just have to put a Christmas tree emoji in the chat. So put a Christmas tree emoji in the chat and you will gain that extra entry. If you feel extra nice, you can go ahead and comment on the video, but I don't think you can do that until it's like processed. But I will make sure. And for anyone that's in here, just make sure, again, that you fill out that form. Okay? And for those of you that are watching post live, you can totally still go and fill out the form. This giveaway will be open for a week, just like the others. So you just won't have that extra entry chance. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over to trend mood. And we'll look here. Ooh, okay. Here is a new fragrance, or not a new fragrance. I don't really want to talk about Marc Jacobs, but Fluff Up My Brow Wax. Okay. What does this say? A clear, crunch-free, creamy flex wax that creates fluffy, full, and natural-looking brows and lasts for up to 12 hours. Has a bristle brush and a waterproof, sweat-proof, and humidity-proof formula. Dries down clear with a natural matte finish. So it's $26, or there's a mini for $15. So I love the 24-hour brow setter, but this is a hard setting gel. Like it's actually what I have in my brows tonight, but it like sets hard. So this is obviously flexible, but sometimes flexibility means that it kind of like if you like really popped up brows, sometimes it can like bring them back down. So I would be curious to try this. I'd like maybe just touch the formula. I think this is going to be more for people who like their brows in place, but they like them they like their brows where they sit. This probably isn't meant to be like laminated, but maybe if you just like that little bit of like fluff and flexibility. So it could be very interesting. I would be willing to try it. Okay. Good night, Amanda. Yeah, I know, right, Danny? Like this is really interesting. Okay. So let's see what else we have here. Valentino. Not interested. Obviously, like I just, again, like threshold of pricing, unless I'm going to carry this around like an actual purse, I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm going to close out the Trendstopia. I'm getting confused here with all my things. Okay, so Fleur and Clean have new scents. So Tangerine Boy is a fresh citrus with tangerine, lemon, and amber. Citrus and amber, that might work together. Like it might take a little bit of the cleaning product smell out of the citrus, perhaps. And then Sparkling Sugar. So it says warm and spicy. With a name like Sparkling Sugar, I wouldn't think it's warm and spicy, but it says it has black currant, peach nectar, and white musk. Both are kind of like not super intriguing to me, but they both kind of sound like spring fragrances. Okay, this new Kaleidos collection. I am wanting to try a lip clay so bad, because I hear so many good things about these. But the only, I don't know, I feel like the only color in here that's like a Kelly color is the Rose Fire shade. Like I would definitely get down with Rose Fire. Danny, I could see you wearing Bloodstone, Siren. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. And then, again, these 4 nudes I feel like we could have eliminated at least one of these. I get that they're all different undertones. Like pink Himalayan would probably be what I'd reach towards because it's more of like a mauvey nude. Then you have like a warm toasty nude. You have like a cool tone nude. And then, you know, more of that like almost like it's like a taupey nude and then like a gray brown nude. I keep wanting to buy something from Kaleidos, but it's like the shipping here. I need more Kaleidos. So I don't know. Not that they don't have other lip clays. I definitely have a few on my list. I actually put them on my Black Friday like list and then just didn't end up doing it. Okay. Can we talk about this? So a lot of these scents sound very good. I want to just like peek. I know, Liz. It's ridiculous. It's like more lip clays. I know, Anara. I know that you've said that you really like them. Oh, 911. So are you a nude wearer? Because like the mauvey one is as close to like super nude that I could probably get. So Linda, I have actually heard that these aren't like, they are very matte, but they aren't like that like crispy dry feel. I haven't heard anyone who doesn't like them yet. Yeah, Anara, amen to that. Like Kaleidos needs to bring out a large palette again. I have not seen anything that I've really been intrigued by since Club Nebula. Like Flower Punk was okay, but then everything since then has been quads, I think, and like kind of like monochromatic quads. I don't know if it's because they know that like their lip clays sell really well, that maybe they're just like trying to do what they know is, you know, what they have success with, but I feel like they need to like give us something more. I believe China. It's China, right? I think so. Yes. Seriously, Danny, the packaging on these fragrances here. Okay. So, before we go into these, so they don't dry down like a liquid lip. So they're like that like semi-satin. So I really liked the ColourPop satin liquid lipstick. I wonder if it's kind of like that, but it would be more matte because it's definitely not like satin. Okay, hold on here. Let's talk about these scents. So the top right is the Bolognese coconut oil. Okay, so it's a perfume oil and it's $98, but perfume oils are definitely more expensive. So coconut, solar frangipani, and creamy sandalwood. Yes, please. That sounds good. Gonna have to smell it. And then you have Skylar Peach Fields Eau de Parfum with white peach, osmanthus, and sandalwood. Sandalwood is like having a moment. Sandalwood is back. Like I remember Sand and Sable from the drugstore. Like when I was in grade school and middle school, my mom had some and she gave me a bottle of it and I put on way too much, but that was like slightly sandalwoody. I'm sure these are probably better. So these Azzaro fragrances both sound really good. I want to try them. I need to go out right now and sniff them. So the most wanted parfum is red ginger, incandescent wood, and bourbon vanilla. Yes, please. And then the most wanted eau de parfum intense is green cardamom, toffee accord, and amber woods. I want both. I'm going to try both. I mean, I'm not going to buy both, but I definitely want to find both to smell. I think Ulta has some Azzaro fragrances. Okay, can I ask you all, speaking of fragrances, so my Sephora fragrance area looks like it has been raided. Like, not only are there not many perfumes to buy, but there's not any perfume to smell. Like, none of the testers are out. Like, I mean, some of are out, but it's just like, it's very barren. So every time I go in and I'm trying to find something new, I can't find it there. So I'm just like, is that just my Sephora? Are you all having that problem? So maybe I need to go into like, I don't know if Azzaro's at Macy's. I just need to look up some of these brands and find a place to go smell some of these because I just can't blind buy. I'm trying to think if I have blind bought any fragrance. Ooh, that would be fun. Have any of you blind bought a fragrance? Oh, Danny. Okay, well, here you go. It's at Walgreens. Yeah, for sure. It does depend on where you are. So now I really have to say, did I blind buy a fragrance? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever done that. I just like, it breaks my heart because like you just never know with fragrance. So I just can't spend that much money and not like it. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I know, so I know for a while, like post 2020 that a lot of places did not have things out to test at all, like even like sprayers. So I know that that is that is one of those things, but the Ulta by me has all the things out, like everything. Okay. So that makes sense too. That does really make sense. Um it's so sad. Like I just never think about theft. Can I just say that? Like I am such a Pollyanna when it comes to that. Like I just would never think about doing that. Like on Black Friday, Jeremy and I were out shopping and I went into American Eagle to try on, well, not try on some jeans. I was not in the mood to try on jeans, but I wanted to buy some jeans. So I took a couple sizes and I was like, I'm just going to take these. I can always bring them back. It was cray in there. And the lady actually said, "Oh, we don't have our dressing rooms open on Black Friday." And I was like, "Oh." She said, and I thought it was just because of staffing, like that they couldn't keep the dressing rooms clean. And she said, "We actually, it is our highest day for theft all year because people just go in, stuff in their bags, stuff in their coats, and leave. And like it's just such pandemonium and everybody's so busy that they can't see people leaving. So it's like they just aren't open." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that people would do that." So yeah. So that's really sad. Oh, okay. So they pulled the more expensive fragrances off the shelves. I just wonder if you could like ask someone, like, "Hey, do you have a tester?" Maybe I should do that. Like, cause maybe they can like find one perhaps. Cause I can't remember what it was that I was trying to smell the other day. It was something that Anara had said that she had liked. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and like try that." Or I'm not. I couldn't even like see a bottle in a case. Maybe they're going to have to start putting everything behind a case, and then you have to like grab a Sephora associate to be able to smell things. Liz, I know that you have. You know what? I probably have, and I just don't remember it. I probably blocked it out. Oh, okay. I have not been into any of the Sephora's inside Kohl's yet. I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Um, I'm not familiar with this one. Well, now I'm going to have to look this up, Lisa. Is it an amber perfume? I think you said you really like ambers, right? Okay. So anyway, these scents look really great, but I definitely will have to sniff these. I have so many. I bought so much fragrance over Black Friday. I just went on a whim. I didn't really buy a lot of makeup, and so instead I just bought a lot of fragrance. And so now I'm like, okay, you probably need to cool your jets for a little bit. I think I need to do like a fragrance fast takes at some point about like all the things I tried. I have one that I already took back because it was like there was no way I was going to ever be able to wear that. You know, it was not good. So I will be doing something on those soon. But I bought a lot. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited about this because I love my Major Dimension 2 palette. So I don't know that we have a confirmation yet. But it would be cool if Patrick Ta was doing another palette. Hopefully something not so neutral though. I would love to see some colors. I have to say I really like the Major Dimension Volume 2. I don't have number 1. I haven't tried it, but I really do like the second one. It is a shimmer formula that really does excel the most when you use your fingers. I'm just realizing that probably this whole time I have been looking above the camera like a weirdo because my camera is still set up and I haven't been looking at my webcam. Hi, awkward. It's like that person that can't make eye contact with you the whole time. I'm sorry. No, Danny, I think that this, so in the comments, in the Trend Mood comments, it says something like Patrick Ta confirmed that this picture, it's just the lighting. This is the Mothership 1 palette. It's just the lighting of it that like kind of went weird. But there is, because it says I'm a mother. So it's like, oh, I hope it's not just a smaller version, like having a baby, like a baby Major Dimension 2. That would be super disappointing. Like a Natasha Denona mini, right? Oh, gourmands. Okay, Lisa, you're into gourmands. Okay, Locke. So you didn't like the Super Amber either, because I remember trying that out on camera in my Black Friday haul last year, or some Sephora sale haul. And I said it smells like Cinema Secrets. And then Steven got it recently because Steven did not remember that I said it smells like Cinema Secrets, but they really liked it. So I was like, okay. I was kind of shocked by that. So I was like, well, maybe it was just me, but I did not love that one. That was like my least favorite amber. Oh, Kelsey, I've tried that one because it came in that vanilla set. It is nice. Because the Madagascar vanilla, that's an oil, right? I think that one's an oil. It's nice. It's just very like vanilla. Like it's like vanilla. Not much else, just really good vanilla. Yeah, Anara, I agree. Like I think that the Patrick Ta formula is really nice. I love the mattes. The shimmers are nice. They're just a little bit more textured. So, you know, you have to use your fingers a little bit. Okay, we've got all these cool tone lovers. Oh, Tracy, you like Patrick Ta too. So I think, did Major Dimension 2, did that one come out last year or this year? I can't remember, but I do really love it. Yeah, Kelsey, I think it's an oil. But I do really like that one. If you like, and I know I keep saying this, but sometime you have to smell Dulce from by Rosie Jane. I still love that one. It's one of my faves. Okay, I'm going to do a quick scan through Trend Mood here. I feel like there was something that I wanted to chat about. I saw that Pharmacy has a new eye cream out, and I don't see it anywhere. Let me find it here. I don't need any eye cream because I just bought the deal on the Kiehl's avocado one. Go away. Oh, this one. I just bought the Kiehl's 2-pack of avocado because that's the one that Jeremy really likes, and it was buy one get one free on the big size on the Nordstrom website. So I probably don't need to get that. Okay, so the new Wake Up Honey Eye Cream is the next best thing to a dark circle eraser. Clinically proven, quote unquote, to give 100% reduction in dark circles, color, and size. So reduce the color and the size of your dark circles, brighter under eye area, and a reduction in puffiness. So it has vitamin C to visibly brighten, honey blend to hydrate and soothe, and encapsulated caffeine reduces the appearance of puffiness and targets dark circled, and then upcycled cranberry peptide to visibly reduce dark circles and fine lines. And it's fragrance free, which it really should be in the eye area. So this is very tempting. Okay, I'm not gonna get it right now. I don't think. So I kind of bought the 2-pack of the Kiehl's one for Jeremy, and I said, because he was like on the edge, and I was telling him, I'm like, what do you think, babe? Do you want me to get this? And he's like, well, how long does it last? Like, it takes me a while to use it. And I was like, well, if you don't use it, I'll use the second one. I'm just so tempted to try this because I really like Pharmacy skincare, but I really love Kiehl's skincare too. So I don't know what my problem is. My problem is that I'm a skincare addict. That's my problem. So that was the one thing that I wanted to talk about because I was like, I'm so curious to try this. I don't know if anybody else loves Pharmacy skincare, but I really like of course, the cleansing balm. I really like the, what's the other thing? Oh, the vitamin C and the honeymoon glow serum, like the AHA serum. Okay, let me see. All right, I know, Tracy, right? Like if it does all of these things, we all need it. Hi, Natalia. Thanks for hopping in. You are good. Okay, so I am going to share with you what you all are possibly going to win. So again, if you're just hopping in, the secret emoji for tonight's live to get an extra entry into the giveaway is a Christmas tree. And there's a secret word too that you'll have to check the replay for if you missed it. So you'll have to check out the secret word. Okay, so let's talk about what you might win. And it's funny because we didn't end up talking about any of these brands. So the first thing that I have is actually, is it still on my lips? It's worn off. So I have one of you know that I loved this so much. I bought myself a backup and I also bought one to give in a giveaway. So this is from the Casa Gaga collection, the original House Labs brand. This is one of the Italian Glam La Luce lip glosses, and this is in the shade Granita. So this is the one that I say is like the sister of one of my favorite Divina shadows of all time, Tucana. And I love this lip gloss a lot. It's a very sparkly, very holiday appropriate kind of like winter sparkle kind of vibe. I really love it. Oh, I've got it here. Let me see. It's got that like beautiful like pink and gold shift. I really, really like it. So there's that in here. And then also from House Labs, I'm not going to pull this one out because it's in its little makeup sleeping bag. But I have one of the original brand bronzers. So this is the Heat Spell bronzer and highlighter in Kindle and Ember. So I have, you all know that I love the new formula of the House Lab bronzers, but honestly, I love this one. This is Desert and Dawn. So Kindle and Ember is a little bit more golden and a little bit more deep than this, but these are just stunning, like smooth, creamy formula, very buttery. So just so you can see the formula, that right there is a color fix. Don't mind that. But like, I love these. So the Kindle and Ember is a little bit darker and a little bit more golden. I wanted to get something that could be like used most skin tones. You know, that's really hard to do. It's hard to do when you're getting complexion products, but I tried my best. And then we, of course, need to finish off the look with eyes. So the winner of tonight's giveaway will also be getting the Saga of Freya eyeshadow palette. Where's the camera? Eyeshadow palette from Odin's Eye. So this one will also pair well with the cute brushes that I thought matched really well. So this is a set of Luxie eye brushes. You have 5 eye brushes in here. And so you'll have an eyeshadow palette and some brushes to use. I like the Luxie brushes. They're great synthetics for, especially if you're, and I really like that there's a flat shader. There's a nice pencil brush. There's a like push liner and 2 blender brushes in here. So you've got Saga of Freya and some brushes, Casa Gaga, my favorite sparkly lip gloss, and then the bronzer as well. So this will be like a little mini full face, not really a full face, but like all the important things, except for a good mascara. But now we all know we're going to run out and try the Milani one, right? All right. So that, yeah, seriously, Natalia, like, please enter. Okay. So that is going to be it for the giveaway. And again, you'll have a week from today to be able to enter that. And I'm sorry, I'm behind on like announcing the things, but you know, it's the holidays. I'm trying to get the Vlogmas done. I promise I'll get the giveaways out. So I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. I will be doing another LIVEMAS next week. I have the opportunity to not have to do a Monday night. So I was thinking a Wednesday or a Thursday night. So y'all can like sound off and let me know what you're thinking. I'm just trying to like shake up the days a little bit so that more people can come who maybe work on Monday nights or something, because most of these have been on a Monday. I think maybe all of them so far have been on a Monday, but we'll do like a little New Year's celebration. And of course I will have a giveaway in that one as well. And that one I think is a super fun giveaway. I already know I'm excited for it. And it was totally a buy one for me, buy one for you situation. My lip gloss just went down into my lip liners. Nothing broke. I was like, what was that? So I hope that you all will have a chance to join in. Of course, even if you can't make the live, you'll still be able to enter the giveaway. But that will be our last Vlogmas of the year. Not Vlogmas. I'm not doing Vlogmas. Our last LIVEMAS of the year. And I've really enjoyed getting to do all of these LIVEMASs with you. I hope to be able to do more lives in the future. I kind of got away from it for a while just with life being so hectic, and I just love getting to hang out. So hopefully we can do that in the future. We'll see how often it is, but I loved getting to sit down and chat with all of you. This was a fun one, and I appreciate you all so much. I love doing these little giveaways. Like I said, I really like doing a little bit smaller giveaways and like a little bit more frequently. So gift giving is definitely my love language, and I love you all so much. So it's been super fun to do. So I will definitely be letting you know as soon as possible when I will be doing the next LIVEMAS. I try to give like a heads up, at least on Instagram, ahead of time. And then I always try to get the thumbnail up a couple days in advance so that everybody can kind of plan. All right. So I'm just going to check through the comments here before I sign off with all of you. Yeah. So Liz, I totally agree. Luxie, I have a ton of their like rose gold brushes and I do really like them. I think that they're great quality. They last a really long time. I just feel like they're not quite as soft of bristles as like, obviously we talked about Lara Faye and BK Beauty in the last LIVEMAS. Yeah, in the last LIVEMAS. So speaking of the last LIVEMAS, I just want to let all of you know that I am loving my Dandelions Co. mats. Like I am loving them. I've been enjoying using them. I just wish they weren't quite so powdery. They have it's not the powder that bothers me. It's the kick up in the pan. They are very, very kick uppy in the pan. Every time I use them, I feel like I have to like go over and like tap off my palette into the garbage because they're very powdery, but they're beautiful. I've been wearing them a lot this week. So I just wanted to give you an update on that in case anybody wanted to keep their eye out and is maybe looking to grab some dandelions in the future. All right, everybody. I will look through here and see, if anybody said that there's any preference. I will try to just accommodate some more people just so that we can, kind of be fair to everybody. So thank you so much. Give me like 10-ish minutes to be able to put that Google form into the description box. And I will see you all very soon. Love you. Have a good night.